Baby Polly, welcome Friday, everybody. Hope you're all having a good week so far, going into the weekend now and looking forward to previewing this meeting. The 8 races and Nino Podesta is on the line to join me. Remember, if you want to contact Waiter to Win, there's our WhatsApp number for you. That number is 069 164 3272. Send your name and you'll be added to our WhatsApp group. And there's the QR code. You just take your phone. Use your phone to get on by just snapping away at that code, and it'll take you straight to the Betway site. Let's get straight into the action. The first, Say a Prayer, Alan Greef and Richard Fourie team up. They're 8 to 10 this morning. 3 Carnival is trading at 5 to 2. Been a bit of interest in that as well. And some interest in a horse called J. Lordy from the Kelly Mitchley stable, shortened into 7 to 1. 8 to 1, the 4 Riverview, and one other in the race is 6 Seattle Grows, 12 Scratch the 2, all runners quoted. Okay, Nino, good morning. A bit of talk about the top 3 in the betting, actually. Bipots, what are you doing?
Good morning, Clyde. Well, obviously in the bipot, Clyde, you got to bank number 5, Say a Prayer. There's only one other race runner, and that's number 1, J. Lordy, and he ran 20 lengths behind the field. So theoretically, she only has to run in front of number 1 to qualify for the bipot. The rest are all unraced runners. So if she can't do that, then we're in trouble. So we're going to bank a number 5, Clyde.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Nino. Banker 5, Banker 6 by 3 and 4, by 1257, by 2357, by 137. Second race, it looks like 2 horses in here. Rules of Conduct, who's odds on to win it, is 5 to 10. Richard Fourie and Alan Greef, so they look hard to beat. But number 3, Global Thriller, there's been a bit of action for the horse, shortened in from 7 to 2 to 28 to 10. So the Dean Smith stable do like him, and Craig Zaki riding. And then after that, it's really 14 to 1 bar the 2 of them. So I guess Place Accumulators, the odds on favourite, good enough to banker, Nino.
Yes, Clyde, I believe so. I don't think 5 to 10 is a punting proposition. He jumps from a bit of a trappy draw at 8. Because I do make Global Thriller the big danger. I think they will run first and second, but Rules of Conduct has beaten the Global Thriller behind the Chief Master, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3 lengths in front of it. But Global Thriller jumped from a better draw today, and he's got the inform Craig Zaki up from an informed stable, and the Richard Fourie, Alan Greef combinations have been getting beat lately. So it's a bit of a concern, but I believe they'll run first and second, and you can bank either or in the PA and bipod.
And that Place Accumulator that you got on the screen will cost 96 Rand. Race number 3, it gets a bit trickier now, but Chad Little and John Nell have been in very good form. John Nell stable's flying out in Quebec at the moment, and they've got the 1 Trip to Peace, who's top of the boards at 2 to 1, joint with the 4 Satellite World, who's trading at 2 to 1. 3 Osmium is trading at 9 to 2, and the 2 Grey Warrior has been quoted around 5 to 1. Those are the 4 in the betting. They can get 20 to 1 and better about the balance. Nina, I thought Trip to Peace and Satellite World should battle this out.
Clyde, yes, definitely they should. I don't know Trip to Peace. He's having his first run in PE, so I don't know much about him, but he's well bred, and the stable is deadly on form. So you can't leave it out of the pick 6. If you look at Osmium and Satellite World, there's nothing between the 2 of them behind Missouri Flame. In actual fact, there's a 2.5 kilo swing in the favor of Osmium. So on paper, he should actually run in front of Satellite World. But in saying that, Satellite World had a bad run in a lot of excuses in the last run. So I've gone the safe route. I put all 3 in the pick 6.
Yeah, Peter Victor's having a bit of a run as well. I'm sure you'll probably be there because he's been there the last couple of times to lead horses in. So watch out for this horse that, if you don't know, used to be with Corey Lensley. Trip to Peace now with Jean Nell. Nino's put it in the pick 6 as well as the 3 and the 4. Race 4 is a classified stakes. So go 1,900 metres. Race due to run at about 2:15. Friday morning's betting has got them priced up as follows. They bet 5-2, number 5, Past and Present. Cliffy Miller and Marco van Rensburg will be hoping to boot one home. 7, DeAndre's Dream is trading at 28-10. 12, Amazing Colours is currently at 13-2. And number 1, A Bit Chilly, is trading at 8-1. You can get 10-1 and better the others. Probably the hardest race on the card, Nino.
Right, absolutely. One of the toughest races on the card, race 4, and I think people should load up here. You mentioned number 12, Amazing Colours. She comes in here with 46 plus 3, I think, with 49 on the back, if I'm not mistaken. Duca takes a 4 off, but in the 3 kilos. So she comes in with 49. But look, I think the two newcomers to the province, Past and Present and DeAndre's Dream, bring quite a strong Durban form. I think they are the two to beat. If you pushed me, I would go with Past and Present on the run to Curious Girl as the horse to beat. I respect DeAndre's Dream. I know Peter Muscat used to rate this horse. He thought it was good enough to rate Cape Town with it, and now it's got exactly up. Good draw, and then I've just added in the 2 local horses, which I think ran against Stronger last time. That is number 1, A Bit Chilly, and number 2, Henry's Edge. So 1, 2, 5, and 7 for me, but I think it's more. It doesn't stop there for those that are going wider. There's could become a bit of a upset kind of race.
Got it. Thank you, Nino. 1, 2, 5, 7 in our first leg of the jackpot at 96 Rand. This is the Walmer Handicap, and it's 1800 on the poly, of course. Now, there are a few in here again with chances. Let me just take you to what they were doing this morning in the betting. They bet 22-10 about Family Power. Dean Smith, Craig Zaki. A bit of money for that. 2, Epicleros, 28-10 at the moment. Chad Little riding for the Torah Lang stable, not without a chance. 5, Strawberry Thief, 28-10. And the 1, Enchanting Choice, is trading at 15-2. And then it's 10-1 and better. The balance also, like Except Cookies, can continue improving, as well as Key Worker and Ginger Delight. I suppose they've got chances. Take out the 8 and the 9. They're both not running. But again, Nina, I thought, although Epicleros my first choice, an open race.
Clyde, Epicleros is also my first choice if you pushed me into a selection. I think the 5-year-old mare is a horse to beat. Now, the way I assess the score, but in saying that, let me just tell you, I thought that Enchanting Choice and Family Power, the 1800 or unknown distances, for them, I thought they were best over 14, 16. So I thought the 1800 would stretch them a bit. And I think Ginger Delight is outclassed in this field. So I've taken the remaining 4, which is Epicleros, Except Cookies, Strawberry Thief, and Kid Worker. But you know what? You might as well just add the other 2 that I've left out. Based on the fact that I don't think they will see out the 1800 meters. Enchanting Choice and Family Power.
Thanks, Nino. We'll get that jackpot on. Only costs 48 Rand. Maybe take it a few times. Depends what your budget can afford. But in the first leg, we're going with 2, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, let's move on to our next race, where DuPont Emerald looks like the right horse in the race. Current form shows, of course, that Lilla Don, who DuPont Emerald ran to last time, came out and won at Hollywood Bets Gravel. So that's got to strengthen this horse's chances, DuPont Emerald. Probably the right horse in the race. Priced up 15-10 as we speak. Second choice is number 7, Honorines Gimme at 5-2. 4, Strange Magic 5-1. 1, Star in Motion 11-2. And then 20s and better the balance, Nino.
Clyde, yes, that last run of DuPont Emerald has been franked. As you rightfully pointed out, that ran behind Lila Don, that came out to beat quite a strongish field at Gravel, I think, just a couple of days ago. So she's obviously the horse to beat, but she jumped from a 9 draw, and the polyform is not convincing. I've backed up for the horse that I really liked with the plain Marks Jacobson up, but now I see that he's been replaced with Chad Little, and he doesn't get the 2.5 allowance. But I still have big respect for Star Emotion. I think she's taken on He's taken on much stronger in Durban. And Honorin's Gimme, I wouldn't leave out with Craig Zaki up. I like 1, 3, and 7, Clyde.
Got it, thanks, Nino. We'll use that in the swingers, 1, 3, 7 bucks, and spend whatever, of course, you can afford. Okay, let's get to race number 7 now, guys, and see what the story is with regards to the latest in this event. I can quickly bring you up to speed with the betting this morning, where Black Egret looks like the right one. Priced up at 2-1. Chad on John Nell, they're in great form, has been backed in from 3s. So they've taken the 3-1 and the 5-2 about Black Egret, so there's a lot of confidence. Tontamari is at 18 for the 5-2 second choice. Was priced up at 7-2, so the Craig Zaki Dean Smith combination, watch out there because there's some money for that as well. And number 10, Kings again, is trading at 4-1. 9-2 about the 11, 1 too many. And then it's double figures about the balance. So, bit of support, well, some support for Black Egret and Tintamare, Nino. So which way are you going?
I'm not going to split them, Clyde. I've taken them both. I think Tintamare is an absolute, poly specialist. She loves the 1200. And I think she's going to take all the beat. Sorry, Clyde. He's going to take all the beating. And Black Egret, to me, from a one draw with a stable in form, I'll make that the only danger. So I've taken both of them.
Okay, we've got them both in. We'll use them both again in the swingers. Yeah, 2 and 5. It does look like they'll fight it out. Okay, the last one. Let's get into the action. The final event on the card. And the story here is that Yui is top of the boards at 5-2. Been backed in from 4-1. So money for Richard Fourie and Alan Greef at the back. But Kelly Mitchley gives Genevieve a chance. Chase Majan's riding that. And that's currently 33-10. 8, Alex Miller is at 5-2 or 7-2 thereabouts. What price is it now? Yeah, 7-2 Alex Miller, the latest on that. And the one Paradise Way is trading at 8-1. It's at 12-1 and better the balance. So 5-2 Yui, 33-10 Genevieve, 7-2 Alex Miller, 8-1 Paradise Way. How are we going to end at the back, Nino?
Well, those are the 4 right horses, Clyde. I don't know if you remember last time I labelled Alex Miller, and I said on the show that it's a very difficult ride. But he was beaten by Colorama. He looked the winner 200 out, and it cost me a pretty packet in saying that. But he jumps from a 10 draw now, and I've actually left him out today. Paradise Way, I think, has got a chance. But if Yui takes to the poly, he'll win this race. She's far too good for this field. My danger is number 3, Genevieve. She's a poly specialist. I think 2 and 3 are the horses to beat. And Paradise Way and Alex Miller are the only other 2 that could run them down for the win.
Got it. Thanks, Nino. Thanks for your time today. Much appreciated. That's the latest from Nino. At the back, we're going 2 and 3 in the last. We join, of course, the guys on Saturday. Daryl Marie's going to look at Turfentine Racecourse for us on Saturday. Hopefully in great form like he was at the Vaal on Thursday. A full, clean sweep for him, catching everything on the day. So waited to win at a very big afternoon. And then we're on the morning show. Gavin Larena will be our special guest live from Turfentine.